Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some Titanfall beta footage. I'm extremely excited to be bringing you guys this gameplay. It's been a long time coming. I honestly would have liked to bring gameplay to you guys on the first day. I've been playing this game far too much, and it's been quite nice to just sit back and enjoy a game for what it is, rather than worrying about my YouTube uploads. I definitely wanted to get my opinions in order. I tried to make videos the last couple of days, and it seemed like it just became random words of me being excited, rather than me actually bringing across any interesting or thought-provoking commentary. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wrap my head around this game, the way in which the mechanics work, and bring you commentary that was hopefully interesting, because in all honesty, Titanfall is a game that has a far greater amount of depth than I at first presumed. Honestly, going into this game, I wanted something that was completely different to Halo 4, a game that I've put a large amount of time into it, and I definitely got that. But I also was kind of expecting a sort of Modern Warfare 2 hybrid of sorts. I was expecting a game that would maybe be enjoyable for the first 2 or 3 months and get frustrating after a while, maybe lends itself to a more casual experience. And honestly, my first impressions is that it's not going to be that sort of game. Although, yes, it's definitely going to be some sort of a casual competitive hybrid. This game is not looking to compete in the esports scene just yet, although I definitely think it has potential to do so. This game certainly has a higher skill curve than playing Call of Duty at its base level, in my honest opinion. Call of Duty Ghosts, I went into that game, and quite frankly, I was playing terribly at it. I was really bad. I started to wonder if I was bad at Twitch shooters in general, if I'd lost my Call of Duty flair. I used to be a very strong Black Ops 1 player, I would say. I'd try to get as high-scoring gameplays as possible, but for some reason, when Call of Duty Ghosts came out, that just seemed to slip, and my KD was around a 1.1 on that game, perhaps, which... you know, that's just something that I'm not really happy with. I know that KD is not the be-all and end-all of gameplay in FPS, but it definitely can be an indicator of what sort of base skill level you may or may not have. And in my experience, you know, I was playing super aggressively in Call of Duty Ghosts and had pretty much the same ethic and playstyle in that game as I do in Titanfall. Yet Titanfall, I've managed to acquire a 3.6 KD, and once again, I'm not boasting about KD, I'm just saying the fact that I'm able to play super aggressively with my shotgun. I'm more relying on instincts than tactical ability. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a player who's using his smarts to an extent. I feel like I'm just outplaying people on the field and in my Titan. This is something that's been really exciting for me as well, is seeing how the Titan gameplay has developed. When I played this game at Eurogamer, I played it earlier in the year on the alpha, I was very skeptical on how the Titans worked. Honestly, there was a lot of questions being raised, and I was thinking, you know, is Titans going to be the more frustrating part of the gameplay? And even as the game came out and the beta came out, and people have been giving their opinions on it, it feels like a lot of people have the same concerns now. And I can honestly say I think the way in which Titan combat works is compelling, it's exciting, and you have to use teamwork to the nth degree in order to be successful. You know, a 2 versus 1 Titan battle, the 1 Titan will 9 times out of 10 lose it unless they are extremely skillful, and the 2 Titans are extremely unskillful. So as a result, you have to use your positioning and your teamwork, and you have to adapt to when you're going to call in your Titans at the right time, and it's really, really exciting. The Titan one-on-one combat itself is extremely intriguing in my opinion. It almost becomes like a fighting game where you have a certain amount of moves you can throw out, and you have to predict what move your opponent is going to throw out and adapt on the fly. It's very exciting, it's very fast paced, and a single mistake can get you killed. For example, if you were to put out your shield that absorbed bullets out too early, I believe it's called the Vortex, you could get punished for it, because the other player that you are facing still has their Vortex fully charged, which means they're able to charge your bullets before you're able to start recharging your Vortex. So it becomes this mix-up of like, am I going to throw out the Vortex, am I going to throw out the melee punch, or am I going to throw out the gun? And I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, which can be played at a competitive level. It was on the MLG circuit, and I see some comparisons, and it's really exciting. Relying on your instincts and pure gameplay skill can be really enjoyable in these Titan gameplays. And of course, you've got to be constantly aware of where the pilots are in position to you. The radar is incredible for this, in my opinion. You can clearly distinct between the pilots, the grunts, the robots, and just everything on the map is clearly presentable. It also has down and up positions, whether players are above you or below you, like in Halo Reach and Halo 4, and it's incredibly well done, the interface all round. Of course, I mentioned briefly there the grunts. So the grunts are basically the bots of this game. A lot of people have been extremely skeptical about the bots. Once again, that's something like I was pre-release. I was extremely worried about the bot gameplay. Would you be able to get beast gameplays just by destroying bots the entire game? Would that become a little bit tedious? And would you be able to clearly separate the bots from the players in-game? And in my opinion, you clearly can. It's very easy to do so. BBK Dragoon, a fellow commentator, has noted the comparison between League of Legends and Titanfall, and I think it's a very apt comparison, in my opinion, because it becomes like you're mining minions for your gold in League of Legends. In this, you're mining minions for your Titan to get your Titan quicker. It is a race to see who can get their Titan as fast as possible, and if your team get all your Titans before the enemy team do, it can become an absolute pub stomping session, and the level of adrenaline and fast-paced gameplay that goes on at that point is too exciting to put into words. As you guys have seen probably from the gameplay in YouTube, this is a game all about the high-octane, fast-paced action and moments that would just blow your mind. Battlefield is a game that has a similar mindset to this, where you get these moments where you blow someone out of a helicopter just as they're flying, you know, across the entire map. It seems almost impossible feats of skill, and this game definitely has that in spades. It's an extremely compelling experience, both as a spectator and a player. I've got a lot to say about this game, and it's going to be hard to do so in the next couple of videos, but I hope you guys stick around, because Titanfall will probably be becoming my main game on my channel, at least until Halo 2 Anniversary. But right now, I'm loving it. I've been Modest Major, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Peace out.